All right. I'm gonna make sure the audio is working as usual. One sec. God damn it. Check this on my phone because I don't know why I can never hear it otherwise. Always has to play an ad for me, of course, you know. Hold on. Apparently I have to watch 2 ads on my own video. That's nice. All right. Waiting for this. I have to watch 2 ads. All right, audio is working. Very good. I'm going to refresh this one more time on my machine in case there's any comments. Okay. All right. So haven't done a live stream in a while. Hope everybody's doing well. I know it's 4th of July, so I'm not going to keep you guys for very long unless you get nothing else to do like me, in which case stick around. So I've done 2 models right now. I've got Geralt of Rivia, which is Henry Cavill in the Netflix show, and then I have Ciri or Cirilla, which is played by Freya Allen, and then I'm working on I can't remember her first name. Anya Charlotra, who plays Yennefer, which isn't done yet, but will probably be done like tomorrow or the next day or something, at which time I can either do another live stream or just make that available depending on what people want. But anyways, so I'll go ahead and enable Henry, which I think looks pretty good. The range of mouth movements and stuff isn't quite as good as I had hoped it would be. It's kind of like, this is sort of weird looking, like he can't really open his mouth that wide or just like scream or whatever, and I don't have as good of angles with it as I would like. I'm kind of limited by what's in the show, and oddly enough, it's like whenever he's sort of a stone-faced guy. It's like he doesn't do a lot of crazy stuff. Even when he's fighting, it's like he kind of grimaces or whatever, and he talks like this, and he gets really angry, and he talks about killing the Stregobor. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but I'm getting Prashanth. Um, so let's see. I mean, I've got a couple of tutorials on my channel that discuss how to make models. I do want to do a better one because they're getting kind of old, and it's not that they don't, like, those tutorials don't still work, but I don't really make models that way anymore. So, like, I think that you can get better results than those videos necessarily will produce. They still work, but it was like when I had first started making live models and deepfakes and stuff, I kind of made some of those tutorials a little early on. One of them I did wasn't that long ago, but like the original one I did was kind of older. As far as making a face set goes, it kind of depends on who you're trying to do a person of. Like in this case, especially if I was just doing like a regular Henry Cavill and not from the Witcher series, it'd be really easy because there's, he's in tons of movies, with really good quality, like 4K footage. And then of course he's, there's lots of interviews with Henry Cavill that you can use. A lot of times I do use interviews. Like this is not, because this is from the show, and this is the only place I can even get Henry Cavill as the Witcher is in the Netflix show. So I've been either finding those on Netflix, sorry, not Netflix, but on YouTube is pretty much where I got all the footage for this particular mask that I made. You can also do, like, if you have Netflix and want to record like screen capture stuff with OBS, that works. I don't know if The Witcher is available like on Blu-ray or anything like that yet. I don't know if if Netflix sells their stuff, in like a disc format. I think that's kind of going away for a lot of companies. They're not really doing it. But if you could get Blu-rays, then you could rip the Blu-rays and get access to, Henry. However you plan to do it, like that would be really good quality. But the Netflix, like using a capture card, you could use a capture card and record from like a, sorry, I think it's starting to rain again. I was just looking outside. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but here it is doing it. Figures. We've been having really bad weather here lately, constant raining and so forth. So anyways, to make a good face set, it's kind of, again, depends on who you're doing and what kind of like footage is available of that person. So sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's not. Again, with this, the quality of the footage I found was quite good, but again, his facial expressions are sort of lacking because throughout most of that show, he's just, he looks angry all the time, but that's all he does is look angry. He doesn't do much else. And then he he cuts people's heads off. But, you know, anyways, I'll switch to Ciri here real quick, and you can see how much more range of motion her face has. Let me sharpen that up a little bit. That's a bit better. Anyways, let me switch to Ciri. There it is. So this turned out pretty good. She's got pretty expressive array of facial movements. Quite a bit more than Henry does in that show, but she does a lot of stuff where, like, there's some scene where she like blows apart like this tree or something. I'm you know, I haven't really watched the series that closely, but I got a lot of it from I don't know, dude. Um, I don't know. I've got two of my computers right now that I'm using to do a project that I've been doing with some guys from California for quite a while. And so I've only got one that I can really use to make stuff like this. And I'm kind of doing what I want, you know. I know you said that you would. Let's see. It is. It's already on there, Ramona. Check the description of the video. Yeah, it's already available. Just go to the Google Drive in the description. You can download it. And Geralt is in there as well, of course. So you can get both. Yeah, this turned out pretty good. This is the first model I've done using another method of training that I had never tried before. You guys may remember there's a YouTuber, Suk Paul, good to see you. Another YouTuber who goes by the name of Payuyi Fakes. And I can get you a link to his channel if you want. He doesn't really post that many videos. I don't know what happened with that. He was doing more of that, but he's in Discord quite often. But anyways, he suggested the other day that I try something different that he was using to do one of his models, and it's I think it worked pretty good. I don't really know if I can fully say it's the different method or if it's just because this is a good face set, but it turned out. I mean, her mouth and stuff, she's really kind of elastic, you know. Like every kind of facial expression, you can kind of get her to do crazy you know, And for her, I used kind of a mix of stuff from the show, and then also quite a few interviews that she was in. She does, what is it? Elle, I guess, is like a makeup company. So she does commercials for makeup. And so I got some stuff from one of her makeup commercials. And so it's just kind of varied where I got access to images from her. But it's kind of, I think it's about 18,000 images. They're not really huge face sets, honestly. And then the one I'm doing right now of Anya, Charlotte, Yennefer, will be, I think that's one's going to be really good because I think I got quite a bit of that. No, I'm sorry, man. Like, I usually get quite a bit more than that to do private deepfakes. I don't really want to discuss money on here. If you want to message me on Discord, you can do that, but I usually get quite a bit more than that to make deepfakes if I'm going to do it for a private party. So if you want to message me on Discord, my username there is Druzel_TG. So you can message me if you want. Let me verify that. Hold on. Let's see. They made me change it here recently. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, it's Druzel_TG. So if you want to message me in there, you can do that. But yeah, I got to keep making content for my channel, and like I say, currently 2 of my computers are completely tied up anyway with this project for some guys I've been working with in California for like a year now. On and off, we've been doing stuff, and so they're both tied up 100% of the time making models for those guys, at least for another probably week or something. And then my other machine, I like at least try to make stuff that I want to make for my channel, including stuff like this. So, you know, if I didn't have 3 computers doing this stuff all the time, I wouldn't be able to even do anything for people. Like, I just wouldn't have time, and I wouldn't have the machines for it. I'd have a queue backlogged up to like the end of the year because of not enough hardware. You know, it just takes too long to train them for you know, to have access to the machines. So, plus my electric bills are nuts, dude. Like this time of year, like it's been hot. It's been like high 80s, low 90s sometimes, and very humid. Like I say, it keeps raining around here. And my AC is running all the time. Like 3 computers going, heats up the condo. In the winter, it's great, but in the summertime, it's awful. And right now we are in the summer. So, anyways, like I said, message me on Discord. I don't want to discuss financial stuff here in a live stream. So, appreciate it though. We can maybe work something out, but not talk about it here. So how's everybody doing on the 4th? Happy 4th of July to everybody. Like I say, this is a Ciri model again for people who are maybe just joining in. And I'll go back to Geralt here, I guess. But this is, I'm pretty happy with how sharp this is. Like, you can see like little like grainy details in her face and so forth. I don't know. Yeah, happy 4th, Ramona. I checked out your channel here yesterday. You're doing some Unreal Engine stuff with like with virtual reality, Unreal 5 engine virtual reality kind of stuff. I saw like there was what is it, like the Enterprise or something. You were doing kind of a pass by thing, but I checked that out. It was pretty interesting. Are you kind of working on developing characters in that or something? That's very cool. When did you start working on that? That's pretty technical. I guess I don't really know much about your interests. Like I said, I just happened to click on your channel yesterday to see what you've been doing. Yeah, it's starting to rain pretty good here. Holy smokes. Oh, really? Would you be making it? I mean, is like the Star Trek stuff just kind of a like you're trying to use that for practice or something, or do you? Because I mean, I don't think you'd get away with making a Star Trek game. Okay. I think a lot of that stuff is probably like assets or whatever from the Unreal Engine store. Gotcha. Yeah, it looked really interesting. I've tried to get into using VR a few times. Yeah, yeah, you'd have to be careful about that. That's lawsuit territory. Um, in my case, I was interested in VR for a while. I wanted to try out like the Fallout 4 in VR when they came out with that, but this model only took like 2.5, 3 days. I did this on an RTX 4090. I think, did I? Yeah, this was on the 4090. But like as a caveat, the model files that I use, I recycle them every time I do a new character. So it's like 15 million iterations, you know, but again, it's this particular one I did in like 2.5 days. Oh, I have two of those. Yes. Yeah, I have two of those. Because I have three computers. And again, like that's why I was saying earlier, to what is it, GNDTT up there, is that you know, I have three machines, but okay. Yeah, like you know, in order to be able to meet certain demands. Ah, yeah. I look great, don't I? Hubba hubba. But this model turned out pretty good. I was telling him 10 that Payuyi hit me up with kind of a different training method that I'm trying, and I kind of like it. Like as far as like the detail in her teeth is really good, and her, you know, she's pretty elastic. I train this the same way I usually do my stuff, which is against that little mini RTM face that I made that you know, Chernavij said wasn't good enough. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Let's see. Has a VR template to make it easy to start. Make space scene with 3D rotation. Yeah, I bet that's pretty complicated. What do they have like their own in-engine code that you use of some kind, or is that done in like C++, or what are you doing that in? I'll switch back to Geralt now just so other people can see that as well. I think Geralt looks like he looks kind of crazy all the time, you know. He's just gonna kill monsters because that's what he was born to do is kill monsters. That's it. He's a killer. And again, for anybody just joining, these models are available in the description of the video. You can download them from the Google Drive. C, Code C++ using... So when you say blueprints, is that something like somebody else already made? Or I guess I don't understand what that is. I mean, I'm familiar with some programming languages. Like Python, of course, and then C++, Visual Basic. Some of that stuff I do at work, just like kind of on and off. And then what the hell, Python, I took like a class on it, but didn't really, I don't know. Some of the stuff doesn't really keep my interest as long as it should. So, I don't know. Hold on a second. Thought I just felt like a water drop. It hit me in the neck. I think I need to close my window. One moment, folks. It's a little rainy. Yeah, it's been hot, so I've had... Let's see. Oh no. Did it just cut out? I feel like my network is kind of cutting in and out. Are you guys noticing that? I wouldn't be surprised. Because, no, they're not getting the model. Like, they're getting a DFM file. You can't, like, expand upon that. So, like, once I export it and give you guys access... Yeah, this is really behind. Hold on. Yeah. Test K2. I'm doing the Yennefer character from The Witcher, so Anya Charlatra. I've got that going right now. Let's see. So yeah, Chris, like when I export these as a DFM file, you can't like expand upon that any further. You get what you get, and this is how it'll work for you. You can't like then plug that back into Deepfacelab and continue training it. So the 15 million iterations and like iteration counts are kind of irrelevant anyway. Like I keep kind of trying to explain it to people that start making deepfakes. They're like, "Oh, you've done 1,000,000 iterations. It's amazing." It's like, yes, but it doesn't mean anything. It's not really about iteration count because you could train 1,000,000 iterations at like batch 32, or you could train it at batch 2, and you will get totally different results. So, and you'll get there a lot faster if you train it at batch 2, but it doesn't mean the results are really going to be what you want. Let's see. Yeah, I think the network stuff, if it's chopping for anybody, it's raining here, and this neighborhood, God, like lately I've had like internet outages 3 times in like the last week, which has been lousy. Like all day long outages. Great day for that to happen on the 4th of July. Hopefully it doesn't cut out today. This is why we own Blu-rays, so we can watch movies when there is no internet. So, let's see. What was I saying? So yeah, like the iteration count thing, it's more important to look at what are called loss values, at least in my opinion. Other people may have different schools of thought on this. 10 Deepfakes in here. He makes a lot of really good stuff, so he may have a different opinion on what works for him. And for a while, I mean, like the whole iteration count thing was what people were concerned with, but this is why I got to do another tutorial. Like I say, even like all my own tutorials are more like, hey, count iterations, and it's like, now, yeah, it was kind of intermittent there for a second, Ramona. Oh, here comes my kitty. Yes. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can get him on camera. Come here. Oh, big boy. Big boy. Okay. All right. That's just my buddy Toothless. You guys have seen before. Oh, come here, you monster. Look at that face. Looks funny with the cat on here. Boy, the stream is way behind. Wow, hold on. Just wait for that to catch up. It's like it's almost in a loop or something. Kitty, what are you doing? Jeez. Yeah, it's like yeah, the stream is way behind where I'm at in real time now. Yes, the beast. He comes and goes from in here. Wants attention. We had steak for lunch on the grill, and he had some, but I got to remember to cook some next time. Yeah, I think the network is cutting in and out again. I don't know what's going on. Definitely choppy. It's got to be the weather. I think it's coming and going. So this is disconnected. Is it back? Damn weather. All right. I don't know what to tell you guys with the internet. Like, the network here has been really unreliable lately. It's just weather. It's been like storming on and off for a week. Let's see here. This is really dead, or I think it might be about dead. Oh, okay. Here, wrap down. All right, come on. Oh. All right. Can you? Is it working again? I can't tell what's going on. I can't. No, it's not even live. What the heck? It's not disconnected. Okay, I don't know. I can't really keep pace with this thing having problems. It's so far behind at this point on the actual stream. I don't know what to tell you guys. Let's see. Like, it still says I'm live. Still says I'm connected, but let's see. Yeah, see, my upstream keeps dropping pretty bad. That's got a lot to do with it. Okay. That's got something to do with it too. I think I have this set to run at 60 FPS. And I should have it at 30, so that's probably got something to do with it as well. I think it's cutting in and out because I don't have enough bandwidth for this. Okay. I think I'm going to kill it, guys, because this is having too many problems. Anyways, I'll do another one here in a couple days when the Yennefer model is ready. So I apologize for the shenanigans this time, the trouble with the network. But if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Been having, like I said, some channel issues lately, just with retention of subscribers and whatnot. People don't seem to be interested in some of the stuff I've been doing, so I'm back to doing the live models because people seem to like that. And I know I know I got to get around and do some tutorials that people want to see, so I'll try to motivate myself on that. Let's see. Yeah, thanks guys for coming. I apologize for the quality of the problems that I'm having with it. Next time I'll change the settings. I should have had it at 30 FPS. I think that's partly why I'm losing packets. I think it's less than network and actually my idiot settings that I've screwed up. So sorry, I hadn't known in a while. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming, 10. Thanks for coming, Ramona, Chris, everybody else that came in. We had Sook Pal Sook. We had GNDTT. So, and Prashanth G. Appreciate everybody coming in. Like I say, I'll fix the settings next time. A couple days I'll do another one of these when I have my Yennefer model completed. So everybody enjoy the holiday. Happy 4th of July. If you're not in the US, happy Tuesday. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the models. Again, also have many other models on the Google Drive. If you're interested in looking at them, it's about 50 models on there now. Just check them out, enjoy them, use them for whatever you want, as long as it's legal. So appreciate it. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you guys later.